According to the author Michelle Simmons of the article The Benefits of Higher Education, American graduates have to start making payments within 6 months after finishing school, giving young adults a sense of impending doom. Graduates in the United States are paying 4.5% interest and have 10 years to pay it off. The average debt is $30,000 and the average payment on that debt would be $450 a month. Sounds like a lot of money of a recently graduated student to start paying monthly, don't you think?
Yes.
Seems to me like there's a definite problem in the higher education costs of this country and there needs to be a solution. The fact that four-year colleges are not free to attend is creating substantial debt for most students. On top of that, it is becoming increasingly harder for students to get jobs after college that will not only meet their student loan payments, but will pay for things like rent and food as well. Due to the cost of obtaining a college degree, some students drop out and other students do not further their education in the first place because they simply cannot afford it. In viewing these issues related to the cost of attending college a little more in depth, it will become apparent as to why college should be free. First, the student loan debt for those who have federal financial aid and or private loans is painstakingly high. About 2/3 of graduating seniors now graduate with an average of $29,000 in student loan debt. I can tell you as a college graduate myself, I'm already about $50,000 in debt, and that doesn't include the federal financial aid I took out to begin my path as a nursing student. Talk about stressful. The purpose of education is not just to enable people to increase their lifetime outcomes, it's to help them understand the world, to stimulate the imagination and inspire creativity in all fields. This society needs educated people, and that society should be willing to pay to educate them. Although as a counterclaim to this, students are told that incurring this debt is justifiable because a college education increases their earning power and boosts their human capital, which they are told is a financial advantage that goes beyond net worth. This doesn't seem like a sound investment to me, does it to you? Not only is student loan debt an issue for graduating students, but so is the fact that it is becoming harder to get qualified jobs once their education is over. For many young Americans, the jobs waiting for them after college are internships, service jobs, and entry-level positions. Nothing that pays at a rate that will require just to meet their student loan payments, but better yet, things like rent and food. Because of this, we hear about students having to move back into their parents' house because they can't find a job in their field that pays enough to live alone. Or we hear about other students who got a job that differs from what they obtained their degree in because there were no jobs in their degree field available. Even more, many students like myself go on to pursue further schooling through graduate and other programs because the career they want to have requires additional training and learning. Another issue that raises attention in the debate on making college free to attend is the fact that many students are not able to benefit from their educational opportunities because they flat out cannot afford to go to college. A statistic from the article The Case Against Free College by Matt Brunig states that at age 19, only around 20% of children from the poorest 2% of families in the country attend college. For the richest 2% of families, the same number is around 90%. This just comes to show that the richer your parents are, the greater the likelihood that you are in college at age 19. It is obvious that the extreme difference in these findings is that rich families have the money to support their children's higher education, while the poor families do not. In what world is this fair? A college education should be an equal opportunity for all, no matter a family's financial income or status. From all the information I've provided you, it is obvious that something needs to be done about the cost of college. Informing government and state officials, telling friends and school authorities to do the same, and voting to develop a free college plan will all help show that four-year state colleges should be free to attend. Why would this help, you may ask? Well, free college will decrease the pressure of student loan debt. Students can go on to graduate schooling with the money they saved from undergrad to get better jobs, and more students will be able to attend college to benefit society. Now that I've explained why free college attendance would lower the amount of student debt and increase the amount of students who plan to obtain higher education, let's try to visualize what kind of a world this would look like. A world where higher education is an opportunity to all, no matter how much the family makes. There will be no more stress trying to manage the cost of student loan debt and living expenses. In order to accommodate the expected influx of making tuition free, colleges would have to increase the size of their facilities. These construction projects would to local economies and provide jobs that bring money to those that worked. With this, individuals are not only ones who would profit from college, the nation and the states that compose it will benefit from a more skilled and educated workforce and the social mobility inherent within it. education will be the path to the American dream. In conclusion, upon hearing the information I provided you with today, I urge you to take action and help expand this knowledge to other students who suffer from the same student loan debt. I also encourage you to research this subject more and contact your school's administration on this matter, along with proposing a petition to send to state and government officials that will aid in the fight against college tuition costs. Thank you.